In this video, we're going to talk about Spawn being banished, and now he is trapped in a new hell dimension. Alrighty then, this is a comic book review of King Spawn, issue number 46, brought to you by RatedComics. Let's get to it. So previously in King Spawn, Spawn is banished to a horrific hell dimension, leaving Agent Lynch on his own to deal with this child case. So as Spawn is being banished, he is communicating with Agent Lynch in his mind, and Agent Lynch is like, what the heck is going on, Spawn? And Spawn tells him telekinesis into his mind. He tells him there's not much time. The Wraith is trying to exile me into another realm. I've only got a few seconds before I'm pulled under. So the Wraith's got Andy. He'll sacrifice him soon if you don't get there. I've planted the location in your mind. So Agent Lynch tells Spawn, I've got it, but how can I? And Spawn just tells him before he just disappears forever, like, just do it. You're Andy's last chance at survival. Now wake up, Lynch, wake up. And Agent Lynch wakes up in the hospital bed. Now as all these agents and cops are trying to uncover this case and find out where all these killings are happening, at the attack on the mall, the attack here, we need eyes on any associates of Al Simmons. It doesn't matter how distant. I want to know their every movement. I want to know if they go to the potty and when and how often. We need to catch this some bitch. So this other agent gets a call, and he gets a call from Agent Lynch, and he tells him, Agent Lynch, where are you? Is everything all right? And Agent Lynch tells him, Petey, the guy that's been killing those kids, I know where he is. You mean Simmons? You found him? Says Agent Lynch. He's not. Look, I don't have time to get into all the details, but the killer, he's called the Wraith. He's got Andy Wheeler in some freaking cave in the woods. We need to get there fast. He's been doing this for a very long time, sacrificing his kids, and this guy Petey's like, okay bro, just slow down, man. You're giving all this to me way too quick. And Lynch is like, yo man, there's no time. I'm on my way there now, and I'll lose this signal any second. I already texted you the location. So Petey's like, okay, got it. So Lynch tells him, get everyone from the Bureau out there, Petey. Can you do that? Once there was an innocent boy called William Lynch, and we go into this monologue of him right now. One night, when he was away, a monster came into his home and destroyed his family. William promised himself that one day he'd hunt down that monster and avenge his loved ones. He imagined that moment thousands of times, where he silently murders the monster in its sleep. Other times, it's a confession he extracts slowly and brutally. This is his wet dream right here, forcing the creature to answer only questions that matter. Why, my brother? Why, my family? Why, me? He embarks his journey into this cave, using his cell phone as a flashlight. As he grew older, he tried to move past it, but he couldn't. No amount of therapy helped, and nothing could stop the nightmares because he knew the monster was still out there. As he sees the Wraith right there, and he's like, okay, eyes go wide. This is his moment. He waited so long for this. He goes up. He creeps up to it slowly, cocks his gun back, and well, there goes that moment right there. The moment's gone. You fumbled the bag, bro, because the Revenant is right there. And this guy tells him, forgive me, William, the Wraith in this human body form. And Andy Lynch is like, forget you, bro. Okay, let me guess. Do you prefer to be called Bill? Where's Andy? Says Agent Lynch. Oh, he'll join us soon enough. The others are making their final preparations, though I was hoping we could speak first. And you can tell he has this calm, eerie feeling about him. And he continues, it's funny, in all the time I've been doing this, I've never met a single family member before, but you, I've learned much about you, all the trauma you've been through. And Lynch is like, I ain't trying to hear all that. This is gonna end right now. Oh, is it now? Who's gonna try to stop me? Surely not you. Maybe Spawn, but I don't think so, because he's got much bigger problems to deal with, as he's in another dimension of hell, and he's getting more hell transformed into him as he's doing, because when that symbiote's in hell, its true origins are about to take over for Spawn, and he's got his own problems to deal with. And the Wraith continues, or maybe you think your FBI contacts will come. Look, I made a few calls, and I'm afraid they just won't be joining us today. So any form of hope is merely a delusion on your part. You see, I always thought when I started killing that people wouldn't stand for it, that they keep hunting for me. Well, they didn't, because I waited for centuries for people to stop me. I've been doing this and doing this and doing it well. Then one day I realized they were never coming for me. Yes, there was outrage, of course, but whatever society I was part of always moved on incredibly fast. Because at their core, people are cowards, and no matter the atrocity that was committed, as long as it doesn't directly impact them, they'll tolerate it. If their children are safe, that's all that matters to them. The hell with someone else's kid. So that inherent cowardice is why I've been able to do this thing for so long, and why I'll still be doing it decades from now. And Agent Lynch is like, bro, you're just crazy and insane. Well, yeah, you can say that, but looks like we're ready to begin. And they start the sacrifice with little old Andy right there. So Lynch is like, nah, Andy, you gotta run, you gotta get up out of here. And the Revenant is not gonna have it. So the Wraith tells Lynch, calm yourself, William. It's too late. I'm afraid we'll be making our sacrifice very soon. But there's no reason you have to die today too. What the hell are you talking about? Look, says the Wraith, turn around, walk away, go back to where you came from. See if this time you can get the world to finally pay attention. See if you can get humanity to rediscover its morality. You can't. And he just knows that is true. I need to know why. Why us, says Agent Lynch. I don't know. I don't actually remember. Isn't that funny? And Agent Lynch's like, yo, how you just gonna be so cavalier with lives right now? And as he goes in and tries to attack bro, well, the Revenant goes in and gets the old knife in the back. And once there was an innocent boy called William Lynch, takes the knife out. One night, when he was away, a monster came to his home and destroyed his family. William promised himself that one day he'd hunt down that monster and avenge his loved ones. And when that day arrived, he did as much as he could. But there are some monsters that just can't be stopped. And that is the end of King Spawn, issue number 46, where Spawn is banished and trapped in a new hell dimension. And Andy, even though he was given the assignment, as of right now, that assignment isn't looking like he's getting a passing grade, but he tried his best. What you guys think of this comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also link in description if you wish to add this comic book and or any of our other limited print rated comic exclusives to add to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. With all that being said, thank you again for watching. Till the next upload.